What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Worship Learning Channel. So last video I talked about my first time smoking. Now I'm talking about just smoking at a young age. Look, excuse me, wow. My stomach's been, look, maybe listen to this. Just listen to this. I don't recommend smoking at a young age at all. It doesn't, it's bad. It's like straight up bad. You ain't getting nothing out of it. Trust me. You ain't getting nothing out of it unless you go to, like, I don't know what you do. Whatever you, I mean, look, I ain't trying to be like the weed teacher or anything right now. I'm not trying to be no weed teacher or just be anybody, just the person that talks about, oh, we like that. Like, cause look, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want for all I care. But I'ma help you out. I'ma still help out. I'ma still help you out. Look, but let me tell you something. You got to understand this. You're not going to be able to take that back, right? It's something you got to live with forever. So think about this. Do you want to live with smoking weed forever and understanding that it wasn't maybe the right decision for you at the moment? Or do you want to, do you want to, like, and I mean, like, do you want to live with smoking weed at a young age? And, maybe something bad happening to you. And or just anything. Like, do you want to live off of that? If not, then I recommend you not to smoke weed at a young age. You don't know what be going around in this weed nowadays, man. If your weed is not supplied, and then people be like, oh, I got the good shit, I got the good stuff, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say, people will say that. But then the next thing you know, it's like, it's the complete opposite. So it's like, you got to understand, like, you got to just watch out for who you buy from, whatever it is. I'm not going to look, it's just simple. Just don't smoke at a young age. There's mad risk you're taking. Like, I can't stress it enough. There's so many risks you're taking. You gotta just worry, and then you gotta worry. You gotta do a lot. Like, there's just a lot. So either you can, smoke when it's actually when you can, right? When you're adults smoke. Grown people smoke. People who have their lives together smoke. So kind of compare yourself. If you're thinking about smoking at a young age, ask yourself, am I Snoop Dogg? Ask yourself that. Seriously, ask yourself, am I Snoop Dogg? Do I have Snoop Dogg? Do I have Snoop Dogg weed right now? Does my weed say Snoop Doggy Dogg weed? Does my weed say Snoop Doggy Dogg on it? If it does not say Snoop Doggy Dogg on it, then do not smoke weed at a young age. I'm telling you. Because you're not going to feel like you're in LA, right, and somewhere, and you're just, doing your thing. You're not. You're not going to feel like that. You're going to feel the total opposite, if you ask me. So again, if your weed does not say Snoop Doggy Dogg on it, do not smoke it. Get your money back. Don't even spend your money. Don't spend your money on weed. Literally, don't. It's like a waste of money now. And nowadays, it's just like, it's different now. Like, nowadays, like everyone's, just smoking and, like smoking blunts like it's nothing. Joints, whatever you call it. People are doing anything now. So you got to kind of watch out. And look, again, don't even spend your money on it. It's a waste. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your money. All of your money is going into this. And I gave you guys a whole talk. I literally was breaking down. I was tearing up in my videos, my previous videos about this. So please understand where I'm coming from. Don't hurt yourself early. Don't hurt yourself. You gotta know when you have to understand with yourself when you're allowed to do certain things. You have to be smarter than everything. You have to be smart. What I mean by that, if your weed don't say Snoop Doggy Dogg on it, then don't smoke it. And I'm not gonna sit up here and say, Snoop Dogg is like, like there's a lot of, if weed don't say Snoop Dogg, who else makes their own cannabis? What is it? Zeus and his partner, I forgot. Like, there's other people that make, like, like I'm saying, like, if it doesn't say, like, it doesn't matter, you guys. It just don't do it to yourself so early. Seriously, I want this video to not be towards people, to not, like, offend people. I'm just trying to explain it in the most best entertaining way for y'all. Like, because I know it's sometimes hard for people to hear that. Like, man, I'm not listening to, like, but I'm telling you, you're going to thank me. Like, man, I'm glad you told me to save my money and wait from the time I get to order Snoop Doggy Dogg's weed, or I get to get Snoop Dogg's weed, or, cookies, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever weeds you want to call your weed. Whatever it is. Whatever specials you see. So, look, don't make that mistake on yourself. Especially for the older people. You don't want to spend your money on, because, the younger kids don't, majority of the young kids, I don't know the percentage on kids that smoke weed, but it's mainly about the older people. Like, you don't want to smoke weed, yet, especially, you don't have no money, there's no money for you to really be spending money on weed. Nowadays weed's like so expensive, so it's like it's not even worth your time spending money on weed. Like, you have to have like a good salary to smoke weed. Literally. So, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Again, I am not trying to offend anybody. Please don't take offense to this. I'm just trying to help you guys out in the best way possible. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and